Homes for sale in Greater Phoenix are on the rise. The amount of inventory is up past 11,000. Average list price per square foot is starting to dip throughout the valley, and the success that a seller can expect by selling their home is also down. Hey, I'm John Schlotz with Home Smart Associate Broker. Today's June 13th. I'm going to go into those charts in more depth, and I'm also going to bring up a couple more to kind of give you an idea on what June 13th, 2020 is and what the residential real estate market looks like. But being that it's June 13th, first of all, I'm going to wish my father-in-law, Jim, a very happy birthday. So let's get started on this. First of all, let's talk about that active listing chart. So yes, we are above 11,000. We crossed where we were in 2020, but let's put some perspective on this. Let's throw in 19, 18, 17. I'm going to throw out a 14 here. So we still have, in the greater scheme of things, we are definitely up, and we have actually doubled in 2.5 months, which is a little bit scary. But as we could double again, so go from about 11,000 to 22,000 and still be in a seller's market as far as inventory goes. So let's take out that next one is the average list price per square foot. Now, this is dropping, but to show you something, kind of what happens here in the valley every summer, it did except for 2020, is that if you can see at the bottom here, this is where we are right here, and we definitely have dropped down in average list price per square foot. But if you look at like 17, 18, 16, 15, you get these little dips every summer. And that's because the luxury market, for the most part, dries up. That's because if you own a luxury home, you don't have to hang out here and sell your house. You can go someplace cool for the summer and then come back and deal with the house. So this has fallen more than we kind of like to see, but we were not sure whether that is a seasonal thing yet, or if the list price is actually dropping. This is talking about price drops. This is the chart showing price drops throughout the valley, and this has just shot up, and about 20% of homes have now gone through a price reduction that are still on the market right now. What I'm seeing is that there's still a lot of sellers that think this is last year and are swinging for the fence on price and are really not preparing the homes thinking it's this crazy market. A lot of great buyers, a lot of great opportunity right now, but you got to be ready for it and have a good strategy. So that's something else we're going to see, and I bet you this chart next week is even going to go up a little bit more. Now, listing success ratio. Yes, it's getting harder to sell a house. It was just darn easy last year, where 92.9% of the homes sold. But in a historical, let's look at 16, 17, let's even throw a 15 in there. You know, we're still, in grand perspective, we're still right here. We're still lower, but we're not crazy low yet. It is, in perspective, it is pretty easy, not easy. With a good marketing plan, good pricing, you can still get your home sold. Let me show you what that looks like. This is 2006 and 2007. We lived through this period where there was maybe a 40% chance your house would sell. So that's how bad it is. We're still in the high 80s, so we're in good shape there, but we'll definitely keep an eye on it. The next chart, Cromford Market Index. This number is basically showing that if this index number gets below 100, we are in a buyer's market. We have definitely dropped fast. This is where we are currently, right here, and it's the speed, and then we just keep going. And this the buyer's market is right here. Then you see there's 6 and 7. So yes, we're headed down there. I would think we would pull up, but I guess it's kind of like Top Gun, right? Mav, pull up, and we just don't know when it's going to. But that's where we are currently. So if you have questions, real estate, especially in this valley, is extremely local. Your neighborhood, your particular part of town. If you have questions about your own situation, feel free to text me. We can just set up a time to talk. Happy to pull charts, happy to let you know my thoughts. And my number is 602 570 5905. Thank you, and make it a great